guys. So today we'll be talking about the JavaScript number method. The JavaScript number method. So these are number methods that can be used on all JavaScript numbers to string. You can convert a number to string. You can convert a number to use exponential. It returns a number written in exponential notation. You can return a number to fixed. Returns a number written with a number of decimals. You can specify the number of decimals you want for a particular number. You have to precision. Returns a number written with a specified length. You want that precision of length. You have value of, returns a number as a number. So let's see the toString method. The toString method returns a number as a string. All number methods can be used on any type of numbers, whether it is literals, whether it is variables or expressions. So we have let x be assigned the value of 1, 2, 3. X dot to string 1, 2, 3 dot to string 100 plus 23 dot to string. So let us see what will be displayed here. All right. So in our tutorial, we've already seen that when you have things in parentheses, those things in parentheses will be evaluated first before any other thing. So here we have x as 123. So x dot to string, it will convert that 123 to string, but it will still return as 123, but its data type will no longer be string. When you have 123 dot to string, it will evaluate 123 first and then convert it to string. It will still show 123, but its data type is no longer number. The same thing happens here. 100 will be added to 23 to give us 123, but its data type will now be string data type. All right. So exponential methods. Exponential returns a string with a number rounded and written using exponential notation. A parameter defines the number of characters behind the decimal point. So the exponential 2 means two numbers after the decimal. Here we have 4 decimal places. Here we have 6 decimal places. So let's look at it. So you see 9.656 times 10 raised power 0. So it's just like 9.656 times 1. Then it's raised power 0 is what? 1. All right. So this is like exponential. Okay, so you just convert this to its exponential form, and then you can specify how many decimal places you want. Here there's no decimal place. Here we have 2 decimal places. Here we have 4 decimal places, and here we have 6 decimal places. Look at the last guy: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then 10 raised power 0. All right. So let's continue with our tutorial. The parameter is optional. If you don't want to specify it, JavaScript will not round the number. To fixed method, so you want to have a particular. This is different from exponential in as much as the parameters actually tell us how many decimal places that we want also. All right, but exponential will write that particular value in its exponential form. All right, so fixed will tell us exactly how many decimal places we want this number to be. For instance, we have 9.656. To fixed, 0 means we don't want any decimal at all, so it will just round it off to 10. And you see, it has rounded it off to 10. Here we have to fix 2. It will just give us 2 decimal places and it will round up to 9.66. You know, what we have here is 9.656. So 6 is more than, is up to 5. Okay, so it will add 1 here and make it 6. All right, so this is just a normal mathematics. It's just telling you that you can actually use this to fix for your numbers. To fix 2 is perfect for working with money. So whenever you're working with money, use to fix. I use to fix for most of my currency valuations. All right, to precision. So this guy also, if you notice, like some apps and websites have sometimes they'll tell you 10 naira 15 kobo. You know, it's because of this to fix. You know, when you have to fix and you set the decimal place to 2, whatever you do in financial transaction on that particular website or app will definitely keep giving you decimal places. So it's usually good for working with money. All right. So precision returns a string with a number written with a specified length. So here we have 9.656. Here the length is nothing. We don't want it to have any length at all. So we are not adding anything. It's just return that number as is. It return the number as is. So if the number is 9.656, it return the same 9.656. Right, but when you want the number to just be 2, you want the precision, which is the number. How many of, look at what they said about precision. It returns a string with a number written with a specified length. Here, I want the precision to just be 2. So which means I'll just need 2 numbers, 9.6. I'm okay. I'm not looking at decimal place. I'm looking at the total numbers that are in that particular figure. I want it just to be 2. If I want my number to be 4, it means to give me 9.656. If I want it to be 6, if I want it to be 3, for instance, let me choose 3 here. You see what it's going to give me. Let's run. So this is giving me 9.66. This is the total number in this value. I just want it to be 3. All right. So this is what to precision can do for us. The value of method returns a number as a number. Okay, so you have x as 1, 2, 3. Value of will simply return that number as a number. So if we check the data type of these numbers, they are returned as numbers, no longer to string. So you can return a number as a number. All right. In JavaScript, the number can be a primitive value type of number or an object type of object. The value of method is used internally in JavaScript to convert number objects to primitive values. There is no reason to use it in your code. All JavaScript data types have a value of and to string method. All right. All JavaScript data types have a value of method and to string method. All right. Converting variables to numbers. I've used a lot of these. I've used pass ints. Very important. I usually use pass ints a lot of times. There are 3 JavaScript methods that can be used to convert a variable to a number. First, the number method returns a number converted from its argument. Pass float passes its argument and returns a floating point number. Remember, floating point number is number with decimals. Pass int passes its integer and returns a whole number. All right. So remember the word pass, to pass. Okay. What does the word to pass mean? Let's check it out. Pass meaning. Okay. So they said let's say something that explains this. So the process of transforming the data from one format to another is called passing. The process of transforming the data from one format to another is called passing. This process can be accomplished by the parser. Parser is a component of the translator, blah, blah, blah. But this is the definition we need. The process of transforming the data from one format to another. So when we pass a value, that value passes through something and is converted from one format to another. The methods above are not number methods. They are global JavaScript methods. So here are examples of how your number method is being used. So you have, for example, you have number true, number false, number 10, number 10.33, number John. Let's try it. So can you see number 10,33 is giving us not a number, okay, because of the comma there. Yeah, we'll have number 10 space 33 is also giving us not a number. Number John is also giving us not a number. But number 10 with spaces around it is giving us number 10.33 is giving us 10.33. Number 10, all these other numbers with spaces is giving us 10, okay. And then we'll have number false is giving us 0 and number true is giving us 1. All right. Just understand these are just concepts in JavaScript. If you understand them, by the time we have needs and we want to solve those needs will not be difficult to resolve. Okay. If the number cannot be converted, none, not a number is returned. Okay. The number method is used on dates also. You can convert a date to a number. In fact, I use this stuff in my exams. Okay, so I convert a particular date. I get tomorrow's date now, or I get 10 minutes from now. I convert it to a number. Okay, and I get the time now, and the date and time now. I convert it to a number, and then I can do my subtraction